hosted and organized by the Stillwater High School Technical Theater class. Our student staff is committed to provide a safe and enjoyable experience for our guests. It is our goal to treat our guests with kindness and respect. We ask that you treat each other, our students, and our Performing Arts Center with the same kindness and respect. We are very proud of our Performing Arts Center. Please, we ask that you not bring any food, candy, drinks, or tobacco into the Performing Arts Center. Please observe the exit signs nearest to you. At the end of the performance, please take the exit nearest to you. In the event of an emergency, listen for directions for what to do next. Please do not block the aisles, entryways, or hallways on either side of the auditorium. We ask that you help us by silencing your phones, remaining in your seat, and sitting with or near your children. Please do not interrupt the performers during any point in the show. Please remain quiet while in the lobby or restroom hallway. If you have questions, please seek our technical theater students. They're wearing blue vests and are happy to help. So please sit back and enjoy the show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our beginning band demonstration concert. We are so excited to have you here this evening. And this is such an awesome concert because in a very short period of time, really under 3 months, a majority of our students here did not know how to read music and rhythms and what are the instruments and how do we hold them and how do we make our first sounds. And it's amazing that at the end of our concert tonight, they're going to play a full band piece of music. And just the way they're able to gain this knowledge is fantastic. And we hope that you guys are going to enjoy our performance. Music is something that not only is it a chance for us to come together from any different backgrounds and come together and create something that brings beauty to the world, which is one of the neatest things about what we do. So no matter who their friends are, where they live, it doesn't matter. We can all come together. In addition to that, music is something that not only brings us together here, but is truly the universal language. I was super fortunate to go to Japan a couple weeks ago with some middle school students. And although I went to their band class, which was fantastic, and although I could not speak the language, I could sit down and read notes with them and play with them, which was awesome. So it truly is something that brings us all together. But without further ado, we would love to demonstrate to you what we've been working on the last 2.5 months of school with your students. And we've so enjoyed having them in our classroom and are excited to perform for you tonight. Welcome.
Good evening. I'm Trisha Bailey-Bovenchin, one of the directors here, and we're going to take you on a journey this evening from pretty much where we started to where we are now. And if you learned band, if any of you were in band at some point in time, and you learned in what I would like to call the one-room schoolhouse method, we are very fortunate here in Stillwater Public Schools to have like instrument classes. So you're going to hear from each of our like instrument class sections: the flutes, the clarinets, the trumpets, the trombones, and the percussion section. And we'll kind of talk about those sections as we go throughout the evening. The very first thing that we are going to demonstrate for you on our journey is Rhythm Chart 2. So for the very first week of class, we don't have instruments in hands yet. We're still kind of waiting. Some folks may have actually signed up for clarinet, wanted to switch to trombone, so on and so forth, and we're waiting for that rental meeting night to happen also. But all the classes are still learning the basics of music reading, so that when we do get those instruments in hand, we are ready to go. So what we're going to demonstrate for you first is Rhythm Chart 2, and we're going to demonstrate how we count it, how we learn our counting method, and then we're actually going to play it on our instruments. So here is Rhythm Chart 2. We are now going to highlight every section and show you how we started on the instrument and then what came next a couple weeks later.
So starting with the flutes, my name's Katie Ginevro. I'm sorry, I think I forgot to introduce myself. But we'll start with the flute section and then go through the different sections that meet together every day. This is only the second time that all of our students have met together to practice as a full beginning band. It's awesome. Our school district allows us to be able to work with what we call homogeneous instrument families so that we can learn and give the students exactly what they need for their instrument. So we're super fortunate that our district sees and acknowledges how important that is for our program. So without further ado, here is the flute section. So the part of the flute that they played on is called the head joint, and that's where the tone hole is. And we have to have some kind of vibration to create sounds. Like right now, my vocal cords are vibrating. And for the flute, when we blow our air into that tone hole, it spins off the edge and starts the vibration of the air. So that's how we make the sound on the flute. And now we're going to play our special song for you called Twinkle, Twinkle.
My name is Megan Perkins. I teach the clarinet classes, and as you can see, there's a lot of clarinet players, which is why we have 2 classes. So this is actually the first time they're getting to play together, which is awesome. I've really loved working with them so far this year. They're doing a really great job. We've learned so much, all the keys, all the buttons, and especially how to deal with all of the reeds, which is a huge thing for reed players, and they're doing a really great job. So we'll show you where we started, which is just on the mouthpiece barrel, which is a little bit of an interesting sound. And then we learned how to do this next thing. So we hope you enjoy our special song, Lightly Row. Next up, we have the trumpet beginning class, and we start on the part of the instrument called the mouthpiece.
And in this case, our lips do the vibrating in order to start the vibration of our air. And I'm sure all of you have heard like just an immense amount of fun sounds at your house over the last couple months, and this is probably one that you heard. When you take the mouthpiece and put on the full instrument, it amplifies the sound. And then there are also 3 valves that shoot the air through different lengths of tubes. So depending on what valve combination you have, in addition to the opening of your lips, that gives us all of our different sounds on the trumpet. So please enjoy London Bridge.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Gardner. I, along with Miss G and Miss B, co-teach the trombone class, and we are so proud of not only our trombone class, but all of our students that you see up here. So kind of like our trumpet class, we began trombone with buzzing on the mouthpiece. We're going to demonstrate that for you guys. And then following that, we will play a duet of This Old Man.
And next up, the percussion section, and I call it the percussion section, not the drum section. As you can see, our students back there are standing behind a variety of percussion instruments. And in our very first year, we learned what I would call the big 3. We learned the concert snare drum, we learned the various keyboard instruments, and eventually we're going to learn timpani. We also have some other auxiliary instruments. You're not going to hear in this little snippet of our percussion feature, but you will hear those in just a minute when the entire band plays. So this is the percussion section. We're going to show you a little bit of our warm-up routine first, and then we're going to play our special song. So we make sure that they can produce the proper technique first on one surface on the snare drum before we move it side to side on keyboards. And we talk about the similarities and the slight differences between our snare drum technique to our keyboard technique and so on and so forth. So this is the percussion section. Like I said, we're going to show you a little bit of our warm-up, and then we're going to play Mary Had a Little Lamb.
thank you all for coming out this evening. Before we play our last tune, I wanted to give you a couple announcements about upcoming band events. Just because we're approaching the holiday season, there are lots and lots of opportunities to attend concerts right here at the Performing Arts Center, to hear more music and to get into that holiday feel. So a couple that are coming up. On December 9th, we have 2 7th grade bands. So if you can imagine this group of students, but divided into 2 equal groups, we're fortunate to have 2 full 7th grade bands that will perform that night, as well as 2 full 8th grade bands that will perform on December 9th. On December 11th, if you want to come back, we have 3 high school bands that would love to share their music with you as well. And then if you still have not gotten enough holiday music, on Friday the 12th, the Stillwater Community Band will be giving their holiday festivity, and all of the band directors play in that group as well. We would love to have you out. That one is at the community center. All of our concerts, including that one, are always free and open for anyone to attend. So we would love to have you. There might be a secret visitor at that one as well. So it's a really fun evening. We'd love to see you. Coming up in the new year, we have a very unique partnership with Oklahoma State's music department in order to offer something called private lessons to our students. It is something that is optional. It is something that is encouraged for any level of performer. Anyone from someone who might feel like they're falling behind, who's someone who is ready to take off and needs to be challenged even faster than what we're playing music in class. And so how that works, you'll receive an email from me, and if you're interested, you can sign up for those lessons. The Oklahoma State music education or performance majors come to our middle school and teach those lessons right after school. So if that is something that you're interested in for your child, we highly encourage it. There's nothing that can replace that one-on-one tutoring that would be for that instrument, okay? And by tutoring, again, it's for any level, like needing to catch up or wanting to push forward and really be challenged on their instrument. So stay tuned for that. Those emails will be coming out soon. At this time, I would like to thank our Stillwater Middle School administration, faculty, and staff. If any of you are here, can you stand up so we can thank you properly, please? Thank you. They are incredibly supportive of our program, and we are very, very thankful for them. Also, Mr. Shanks and the PAC staff, which are all high school students, and it's a course you can take in high school, they run this Performing Arts Center, the lights, the sounds, every part of this being the ushers. So can we give them a huge round of applause as well? And last but not least, because I'm a parent of 4 band students myself, and I know that they don't always want to practice, right? At least mine don't. If yours do, please tell me your secret. But there are some times that it takes our encouraging to have them do that consistent practicing that really just lets them fly on their instrument. So on the count of 3, we're going to tell you thank you. Just a minute. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to tell your parents thank you. You got it? 1, 2, 3. Thank you! Thank you so much for your support. The scientific proof is out there. Any research will tell you that what playing a musical instrument does for your mind. It is the thing that lights up both sides of your brain more than anything else when you play an instrument. So if you look at the data, people who play instruments, musical instruments, end up getting the highest test scores, end up being able to use all the skills here, the problem solving, the real-time decision making, the collaboration, the creativity. All of that allows them and equals higher test scores, doing better in school, which is not the reason, like I said earlier, that we make music. We make music to bring beauty to the world. but it is something that your child is going to be able to participate in from now all the way through their high school career. And it's something that creates a family for them, an environment where they can just thrive. So we're super excited to continue to watch these young musicians grow in their musical career. And thank you, parents, for helping to support that for them. I really appreciate that. The next concert that we're going to have for you is very unique in that these beginners, and they don't even know this yet, but these beginners are going to get to play side by side with our top band at the high school, which is called the Wind Ensemble. So they will literally sit side by side up here on stage. If you can think we can fit more people up here, we make it happen. And we play some music, they play some music, and then we play some music together. So it's a really cool opportunity. That'll be coming up in February. So that'll be the next time that we meet back here for that performance. Again, thank you so much for coming this evening. Always, if you have questions, concerns, feel free to email any of the directors. We are thankful for you. We are thankful for your children, and we wish you all a wonderful Thanksgiving next week. We're going to close out now with Conquest. It's our first full band piece ever. Enjoy. Because we have so many students up here, we are going to dismiss by section. So for example, flutes will be dismissed first and clarinets. So if you're the parent of a flute or clarinet player, if you can make your way to the lobby. Everybody else, if you can stay seated, it just won't be a traffic jam, and we'll release the rest soon. Thank you.